I won't, but I'm a fan of woe. Dami tinambala babazan tinan shukune tinamba mi bashaw bashukul yare la'alan ku wasala laha ntinya nzan tiyo yin tinan halin tinyale ni mi ramma tin dongon ni fa chankare ni bunchen bashukur shelwa ma na wunche kabayan tuba kabba ha sayina ngman battaba
The GUP program, which is named by its goal, graduating out of ultra poverty,
is motivated by the belief that being poor is not about, the problem with being poor is not just one simple thing. In fact, if the problem with being poor was one simple thing, we probably would have solved it already. Maybe the problem isn't any one of these things alone, but them all together. And so if you solve one but not the other, nothing really happens. Or not much happens, I should say.
So here in Ghana, the basic study was to do everything all together. And that everything included an asset transfer. Here's 4 goats, about 6 months of consumption support, training on how to raise the livelihood, life coaching, access to healthcare, and lastly, there was access to a savings account.
The studies are in India, Pakistan, Ethiopia, Ghana, Honduras, and Peru. But the heart of the program is a transfer, a gift, a grant of a productive asset. The most common one in Ghana were goats.
The PWR process, that's participatory wealth ranking. The community here, they rank their own members from very rich, poor, and ultra poor. So the whole community will be aware, and everybody will reach to a consensus that yes, we selected the people who are extreme poor.
Tunda ajine nan fe kuma dan bani ko shaba ka karati nim salahi e yele de ni rotin ma shafa yina te no bola sikafa ma bon ko ro bulbo ka shamya te no bola no hay me bon ko ro bulbo to yo me ka tun wana bon ko ma ya no to pam dama ali yan zasa
So we give you 4 goats. Then we give you 1 bag. Very good. So 1 set of goats. That is the options you chose. Fowls and goats. Okay. Next person.
We know we cannot end poverty, but like we should move them from one level to another level, from the extreme level to some level that they should be able to provide the basic, especially the feeding components. Each morning they should be rearing these animals to see how they multiply. We are training them on that, educating them on that. Then they should be able to use these animals for meat, for their sacrifice purpose. They should be able to use these animals to pay their children's school fees, taking care of their health issues and all those things.
Bunkwa magba malamfana. Lama dugba yetu ashel na tuwa marsa. Anto pi de bang kwai en lang malam an di nyala be yel game to yamba an ka be de lo mo ma mo san to pi shel kwai da pere en lang gamben a wona sonte e che den yi be shama de sonso
ish bidila da chahla ba fiya zanu da shinkafa ka ku ciwo duk ka lashi
Very with soup and water. How I do? Come on, circumcised to not.
tara ku jimi tin jiya wa ma arbura yin nan shima ba mi to ka batukana ma in wuti ni biyan son asan sun ma mashirkana to dinin su
To water la drama bon. Weekly they do savings. The women especially, they all want to involve themselves into that.
I'm just paying in clients' savings for 4 weeks. That's 1 month savings.
The community, the women, they have approached me, wanting me to be visiting their household just to pick the savings for them. Some of them, they tried going to the bank to go and withdraw just 5 cedi, just to test whether actually that is true that my money is going there. They don't know like whatever program. They say my money was in computer. So they all had that courage. That means money can be saved this way.
sama me ba okubati dalam bala sabnyanta
wami ukaya risa hanib jan wa ma in yi zan shinkafa ma nan din yina ka ta di
As somebody who been in the field for a very long time, collecting data, analyzing the data, and interpreting the data, what is the impact? Sometimes I ask myself, do you prepare the person to just respond what you want, or you want the person to actually tell you what he's actually feeling, and then you'll be able to come out with it as an evidence? So if you are doing the qualitative method, you are trying to bridge the gap between the researcher and then the community or the person you are researching into. So that is our chairman.
Thank you for your help.
All the communities were having community chairman.
Was this person identified in the PWR process, or was this after that?
It was during the PWR process
That you found the
we
person
asked them to, like, if it is a chief and the people to nominate somebody who would be a caretaker of the community in terms of our program. So during the PWR, then they nominated chair. Yeah. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I know to say nah.
Uyulinya din. Wanya tuba. Tutumama bambala. Tuzuk danambala.
nda ki shinkafa kan ya ki
rice.
ni kwa bela bela ma kare yirna an pire in tire be laadira ka ni bela bela bi tana ba te batet ma kan pire bela bela kare kenna ki lam pa nan lar ma te nan la bela bela to tum no lor mina na ben ma na ke ma kana nan le ko ka kim na sima bu yino ko karada ko kwa
Okay, but lazan
razang me pai ka ba she pa ma ka pu na no song na tu mama ka jang tu ka pu se ba yang na la shi
Thank her too for her time and sharing her experience with us.
So no bokala pi tin la yan pil program to mama. Shingafa rice process and then goats. Yeah.
And has she done rice or goats before?
نجم تونا ما نعلى بندا كلامه نغلم مدباي بمفون كشن كاف ما لعر قاسي دن قاس ما نقطولا كانشي كتم نقبل بيرا بيرا نجربه.
But it is generating income for her.
دن يمانا دبنيني إن كان داما دوا دن وع ما كان زن وما بدرا ما زنجا أنا نرادي تندا بتلقيت ما كان يقول شاما جماعة نقاس ما دكون ما مغرقنا.
As we visit, we see some people have gotten that edge, courage to continue, to shoot.
Right, and
When
some
they see
people
little-
it helps, but it's not it's not massive changes, right? But it still
Exactly.
helps.
Maybe in the next phase, we should be able to know from them what exactly they can do after our project. They should be able to continue.
Right, and that it doesn't work amazingly well for everybody.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It hurt nobody, and that's actually a striking finding.
Yes.
But that there was clearly some people that were made much better off than
Yes.
others.
Yes. I have a question sometimes to ask myself. With the sample you pick, and you are saying you are researching, do you actually have it in mind that after the findings you get from the small sample you are doing, will it be able to actually meet the needs of the masses you are trying to replicate to?
So here you go. This is now 3 years later. The pooled results are up by about 0.25 to 0.3 standard deviations, which is a huge shift. Think about if you take someone who's at the median in the population and you shift them 1 standard deviation, that's like leaping them over 34% of the population in terms of where they rank in wealth. The integrative package was critical for helping them take on that asset and grow that asset, but not stop the other things they were doing. So we learned 2 really important things about the asset. It is the heart of the program. It is necessary to get it right, but it is not sufficient to do that and only that.
We've learned a lot about a basic core project that does work. We have further questions about how to make it work better. But we know that this type of program at scale needs to be run by government. And this is why we're so excited to be working with government to help them take these lessons to a much larger scale.
GAP, it's one of the best I've seen in terms of the content and the value, and which places emphasis on empowerment, on security, on all those parameters that were used to determine where we've gone, and more particularly to close up the inequality gap. So what the gap seemingly is saying that to the extent of the inclusion, if we give equal attention to all, and any other intervention should be an addition and not a replacement, we'll be able to bring people up very strongly economically. It becomes a model.
Tara jim wesra. Tawa mitin yang bashin. Ka jin gamanum kana. Nta la'ante. Kati ta afani. Afani mami. De jetiti. Nduman na yiti. Taman lala bangula ma yeviye na lafi. Din yala din yang gobe taman ta bihinete yansi. De zorota suhlan nduman na wuni. Ma fani pam ka bazanga titi ma. Tupaya.